You have to wait. I'm so sorry. You have to, I wish I could pause this. You're gonna have to wait. Give me a second. I thought we were ready. We're not. Give me just a moment. I understand. 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 Can we have two separate groups, please? Do I have one, at least one that can help me through the reading, please? I appreciate that. Thank you. It's not that I'm not understanding. I do. I just need one person. That's all. Thank you. Appreciate you. All right, guys. All right. So I'm inclined to tell a story here, because I have to. I think that some of you have, I'm not the only person here that is like me. Okay, so let's just, people are drawn to tarot for different reasons, but I'm not the only one like me, obviously. And I want to warn you of the situations that you will get yourself into. And being the biggest and baddest in the room is not always a compliment, and you have to be very leery of the power that you have. It's a very scary power, and it will get people in trouble, and you should be very mindful of it when dealing with others. I can give you, yeah, I did. I did turn off the video privately because they weren't ready. I apologize. Can everybody hear me okay? Could everybody hear me okay? All right, great. So the most recent example I can give you, all right, and I'm not being boastful, and I don't want any of you to be boastful. This is not a boastful story. It's not. The most recent example I can give, those of you that carry power, the most recent example I can give was earlier this week, within the last 7 days, and it has to be important to someone. I went to the dog park, and I've got my two boys that are no threat. I mean, my boys are not aggressive. They're just, the breed isn't aggressive. However, I brought AB's dog. Now, AB's dog is a female, and she's a shepherd until I saw her in person, and she's not a shepherd. She's a shepherd, but there apparently is a new breed of shepherds. They are a wolf mix, which means they are breeding wolves with shepherds. In the minute that I laid eyes on her, I saw it. Anybody that's my age knows what a wolf looks like. And she's humongous. For 6 months old, she's humongous. She looks like a small horse. At any rate, we bring her in, and I don't want to let her off the lead. And have you ever saw a wild horse try to be broken? She resembled a wild horse that was trying to be broken, and she's whimpering. When she's not whimpering, she's snarling. to the point that the other 10 to 12 dogs that were in the park, all their owners leashed their dogs and they were all huddled like in a pack. And I'm talking pits, shepherds, huskies, the biggest breeds that you can imagine are huddled in a corner because everybody can see what is happening. She's huge. Now, I'm trying to settle her down, but that type of power is raw. There's a raw type of power there that you have to be responsible and respectful. And the one girl I know, and I saw her take her pit out. She led her pit, she took it out. When I came back, she said, no, 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 no. A couple days later, she said, no, you don't understand. Right before you came, my dog got attacked by a bunch of huskies. She has a pit. And she said these huskies came in and they attacked him and made him bleed. And it was she said, but you coming in was that window of opportunity for me to leave. So there's always a bigger bully, is what I'm saying. But just because you're a bigger bully doesn't make you feel good. It's not like I'm doing that to be prideful or boastful. That power needs to be adjusted. Just like that poor dog, she didn't even understand her power, though she did. She was whimpering like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to fuck anybody up, but I will. You have to understand that. That's a very, and I'm using that as an example. Those of you that have very powerful traits, be careful when you deal with people because there will be karma. That's why I'm so careful when I deal with folks. I'm so careful because sometimes, even though I may not know their intentions towards me, I feel bad for them. I feel bad for them because I know, like, damn it, to the point where, what do you call that? Survivor's remorse. It's called survivor's remorse, right? When, say you're in a car accident and you survive and someone else doesn't. That's why I'm warning you guys. I'm warning you. And there has to be a reason I am giving you this message because there was a very important impact that I'm supposed to leave here. Just because you're the biggest bully on the yard does not mean that you will not bear consequence. You have to be able to control yourself and understand that there will be when people interact with you, if you're meant to be here and make an impact, because a lot of people aren't. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. It's just a lot of little kids get injured. Why do horrible things happen? And unfortunately, I have to tell you, be the bearer of bad news, not everybody's protected. So when you are, the higher you're protected in a tribe, be mindful, the higher those the higher the consequences will be for dealing with you. I'm just using that as an example. And I kept her on a leash. The only two boys that weren't on a leash were my Bernie Doodles, which were the two smallest dogs in the whole park. And because the dog was respecting me, they kept approaching her because she would whimper, and then they would approach her like, it's okay. But the minute that they would approach her, she would snarl. And then I would get her eye contact again, and she'd whimper and buck like a freaking horse. You have to be responsible with that power. That's all I'm saying. And if you're meant to leave an impact here, okay, I'm going to refrain from chosen. If you are meant to leave an impact here, be very, very cautious of the people you deal with. Because when they fuck you over, even you may not understand to the extent they did it. It will be tenfold. So if you know someone's not good for you, let's just say you could spot them 100 yards off that they're a piece of shit. Please don't go dealing with folks just because you want to see them get their karma. Don't do that. I think that's ignorant. Don't do that. Now, if you have a twin out there, as you age, be very careful of what you do because your twin, there we go, Six of Cups reverse. Be very, very careful what you do, okay? Be very careful because if you fuck up out here, somehow, some way, the twin does too. And it's within the same time frame. And I'm telling you, if you pull the statistics of what your twin's doing and what you're doing, the timelines and time frames coincide. You have to be very, very careful. Anyway, I'm supposed to tell that to someone. And it's not because I wanted to say, yeah, my dog's the bigger, badder bully. I wasn't proud of it. I felt like I was unleashing a wild animal. Like, why would you bring a wolf and got freaking dog park? Well, she's a baby. Anyway, let's go. They only said she's lost. I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to leave it alone. Spare, what do you think about Victor? Can you just tell me if he wants to meet with her? No, baby, he don't. He doesn't. He doesn't. No. No. It was on no. My finger hit it. But the answer is no. No. Hangman. Temperance reverse. Three of Swords. Ten of Wands. All right. Look. The way that this person sees things, I don't know if they are under the influence. This person has a way of viewing the world, okay? Because it's interesting, when I went to show you no, it went to always. So let's bear with me a moment. This person has a way of viewing the world. However, temperance reverse, it may be when this person gets under the influence of a substance that they allow third-party interference. You know, due to the stresses that is on them and all. But I gotta tell you, Five of Swords, this person's playing games, honey. They're playing games. And right off of this Hangman, the way they see things, their way of thinking hasn't changed. It's just when somebody gets under the influence. Temperance reverse. So do I think that this person got to a bar, have one too many? Sure. And then allow a third-party interference because they're stressed out? Sure. But they're full of shit. They're playing games. This is somebody that wants to win by any means necessary, and they don't care who they hurt. So in short, the answer was no, but when I went to show it to you, it said always. So no quickly went to always. I don't understand your fascination with this person. I really don't. I want so bad to tell you something different. Can you tell me what your fascination is with this person? What is, because you've never said anything about the history that you two have. How long have you even known this person, and what do you know about? I want to help you, hon. I do. I want to. Lucky man, I want to help you. I really, really do. Can you tell me something else? I desperately want to help you. It's not that I want to be, nor does my team. But can you tell me something, what the fascination is with Victor? My team hates him, honey. I may not be the reader for you. They have nothing nice to say about Victor. They've tried very hard to be sincere with you. And so have I. What do you want me to say, sweet? I don't know what else you want me to say. Do you want to give me more background between you and Victor? Because right now, I can't. Hey, Angelus Carter. Lucky man, I know you're here and I know you watch me. You want to pipe up and tell me anything else about Victor? Please, now you have the stage. You were the first question. Let's go. What else do you want to say? Speak now or forever hold your peace. You know, I don't know what you want from me, honey. I don't. I can't tell you something that I don't see. They'd never have anything nice to say about him. Furthermore, you may have more power than what you think you hold. Because whatever that message was that I was supposed to come here and speak on, and Thelma was like, oh, I'm lost at this point. Whatever that message that I'm supposed to tell you, be very careful dealing with folks. Because their karma may end up times 10 dealing with you. Not all people who are here to make an impact on the world are meant to be played with. So if you get fucked over and you cry, every one of your tears is going to count times 1,000 upstairs. Like, it's just not something you play with. There's people here that are heavenly protected. So what do you want me to tell you about it? Can you give me more background about you and Victor? Is this something that how did you meet this guy? Do you know anything about him? Crickets? I know you're here and I'm not trying to beat you up. Please don't think I am. But we've got to get past some things. All right then. We're going to let Victor go. Lucky man, we're going to let him go. Please don't ask me about him again. I can't do anything for you with you and Victor. I cannot. I can't keep repeating myself, hon. I can't. I may not be the channel for you, and I'm sorry. But I can't keep doing it every day. Temperance, the moon, King of Swords, Eight of Cups. That's right, honey. There's healing here. Something that you need to get under control. And, you know, unfortunately, it may mean that the best decision for you is just to cut this whole channel off and walk away. Possibly walk away from tarot in general right now, but definitely from here. And I hate to say that, but it just doesn't seem like it's creating a very healthy environment for you. It's leading you to false hope. What's going on, Angelus Carter? Angelus, I'm going to take your question, and then I got to go get my cigarettes because, you know, I smoke during readings, and I left them over next door. Angelus Carter. Hey, can I ask a question regarding my friend Minnie? She randomly texts me. Girl, what the hell did this girl say? She out the blue said to you, what? She randomly texts me not to call her or text her no more. What? True Tone, can I ask you a question regarding my friend Ninny? Randomly texted you to not call her or text her anymore after y'all got off the phone. You gotta be kidding me. Are you still here? Unreal. Oh, girl. Mm. Mm. Look at all, I can't. All these cards are in reverse. Spirit, please. There's so many reversals. I don't read reversals that well. Okay. I said that out loud, for a reason, so that maybe you wouldn't keep doing it. All these cards are in reverse, love. All of them. Oh, God, another reversal. Spirit, I can't. Honey, all these are in reverse. All of them. Most of your cards are in reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them reversed. And the ones that aren't reversed are challenge cards. 1, 2, 3. You got 3 challenge cards and the rest of them are in reverse. You have nothing straight up in this reading. Nothing. Girl. Wow, the fugaziness in this reading. Jesus, tomorrow. Girl, please. I need to go get my, please. Angelus. I have to smoke. And I didn't bring my cigarettes. Please give me a moment. It's too much. Give me a moment. I don't even need to shut the camera off. Just give me a second. I'll be right back. Oh, crap. All right, y'all. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for the patience. I apologize. All right. Wow. Angelus, okay. When we talk about the past, how long have you known this friend? Because when I talk about the past comes up, 6 of Cups. I feel like you may have known this friend of yours since childhood. A very long time. Oh, but I gotta tell you something regarding the friendship. It hasn't been working since then. Okay. There's something in the recent past, but further than that. Like further than the recent past, further than the recent past, we've had challenges where shit does not work. 8 of Pentacles, it just doesn't work. 8 of Pentacles reverses, it don't work. It hasn't worked for a while. So when we talk about the 6 of Cups, that can be children or the recent past, but it just doesn't work. And this is nothing new, is what they're trying to say. This ain't nothing new. This shit been not working. Ten of Cups reverse. So there's something within the family and the friendship that's been not working for a long time. Girl. What is that song? I'm your girl, we your girl. Don't you know that I love you, girl? It's an old Beyonce song. Back when Beyonce used to have that group. Before Beyonce was Beyonce, she used to be Destiny's Child. There we go. We your girl. Don't you know that I love you, girl? You don't have to be. Yeah, something like that. Anyway. You may want to look up those lyrics because when I get off the wall songs that I haven't heard in decades, there's a reason behind it. And I know because when I get off these readings, I had a reading the other day talking about I had friends in low places. When I went back and did the review of that reading, there is a lyric in the song and it says, I guess I was wrong. Something all along, then I've been there before. And it says, I'll be as high as that ivory tower that you're living in. And Spirit gave me the tower twice in that reading. I'll be as high as that ivory tower that you're living in. The tower came out twice in that reading. And in this deck, it's ivory. At any rate, there's something about Destiny's Child girl. I don't know if that's the name of the song, but that's how the lyrics go. Girl. Do you know what song I'm talking about? I hope so. Back in the day, she had Destiny's Child, and it was, girl, you don't have to be something. Don't you be afraid to say, hurt you. I'm your girl. We your girls. Don't you know that we love you, girl? It's a very old song, and I don't know all the lyrics to it, but there's something there that is very relevant to you. I didn't know all the lyrics to that Friends in Low Places song either. At any rate, I'll get back to the reading. Look, what I'm trying to say, when I look at your reading in the recent past, it goes deeper than just the recent past. This is going back a while where shit's not been working for a while regarding the family. No. Now, when I look at your friend, your girlfriend here, well, honey, in her current energy, look, Eight of Wands reverse is she's most likely typed some shit out and refrained from sending it for a while, honey. Eight of Wands reverse. Instead of making forward movement with it, I've typed it out. I'm about to tell her everything. But then, Queen of Wands reverse, for whatever reason, she pumps the brakes. Because, Queen of Wands reverse, I don't want to sound nasty. Three of Cups, because the challenge on this Ten of Cups is that your family that I don't like. I don't like your family. I don't like your family for various reasons. I don't know if the brother doesn't work. Definitely a younger sibling. But what she's saying is the challenge is threes of crowd, and I don't care for him. But, she's repulsed. Queen of Wands reverse is saying, I'm repulsed by this individual. I'm repulsed. And then she goes on to say, Page of Swords reversed. She finds your family, if not just this one person, which you're calling your brother. Six of Cups is kids, younger sibling. But sometimes it's the past. But when they're telling me Ten of Cups, that's a younger person. Don't work, ain't never gonna work. She doesn't want this person in her energy. And it's a challenge to the friendship because three's a crowd. She doesn't care to get to know him. Page of Swords reverse. I don't give a fuck. Hermit. I don't want to be around him. Hermit. Now, furthermore, I feel like There's something about his energy she don't like. She could be being very superficial. Queen of Wands reverse. I don't want to be around him. This can also, now I can't exclude it. She could be being pretentious at this point where, ew, he's stinky and I don't like him. And it's obvious he's a loser. He's a loser. Where she's judging a book by the cover, Page of Swords reverse. She won't even give him a chance to get to know him. She doesn't want to get to know him. She wants to be 3-foot zone. I want a 3-foot zone between that individual. I don't like him. I don't like anything. He's bad juju. In the future, 8 of Cups. Honey, she's walking. She's walking, hon. She's walking. 8 of Cups in the future. It's hard. It's not like it's not hard for her to walk away because the challenge, you got just a few challenge cards. The challenge cards that you have are the past with you and your girlfriend. This 3 of Cups where 3's a crowd and her walking away. So the walking away part is a challenge for her due to family. You've got 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. It's the same energy. But what she's telling me, again, I feel snob. Angela's snobby. I'm walking away because 10 of Pentacles reverse. This is not the type of people that we hang out with. Really what you're dealing with is the burden of family. And see, now, I'm walking away from, I'm sorry, but this is the energy that I picked. This is a snobby friend. See, your brother's a burden. 10 of Pentacles. This is the burden of family and responsibility. And 6 of Pentacles reverse. So let me get this straight. He doesn't give you anything. You just give to him because he's family? 9 of Wands reverse. Because he can't protect himself. He's been injured. Strength reverse. Because he's been injured. So 9 of, oh shit. That's why my team is taking this so personal. I get it. So if you can hear me getting kind of charged up about this, because there's something going on with my team right now with an injury. And I understand. And that's why they're getting so charged up about this. Okay, have you ever got, well, let me give you an example. When you get married, right? And they say, for sickness and health, better and worse. Okay. This is the type of person that really doesn't understand those. What am I trying to say? This is the type of person that doesn't understand those vowels. She only understands consonants. She doesn't understand the loyalty that you have. And she looks down upon your brother. And she doesn't want to be around him. Nor does she want you to be around him. So she's struggling to leave. But the burden of family that you have, and then 6 of Pentacles reverse, where he's not able to like provide for you financially, where you're going to have to be a caregiver because he's been injured. 9 of Wands, this is a warrior upright, but in the reverse, this is somebody that's been injured due to war. Strength reverse, not able to care for oneself, not strong enough. I'm sorry, I don't like your friend. I don't know what else to say about it. What do you want me to say? The rubber meets the road. The rubber meets the road. God, there's an old country song, The Rubber Meets the Road. You find out who your friends are, somebody's going to drop everything, run out, jump out in their car, hit the gas, get there fast. Never stop to think what's in it for me, or that's way too far. You find out who your friends are. This person is not, girl, You consider this a loss? Basically what she's saying, because of your brother, she doesn't want to be involved with you. Okay? She's looking down on you. Like she's Harvard and you're community college. Does that make sense? Are you getting it now? I don't know how else to put that in better terms. She's Harvard and you're community college, you know. What else do you want me to say? She's looked at it. She's looked at it. And she doesn't want to look into it anymore. She finds that your family line is weak. Ew, gross. Gross. You've got the burden of family and he doesn't give to you. I'm serious, yo. This is her. Gross. You've got to take care of something. Okay, well, what if it was your mother? She's got a long road ahead of her. She's very pretentious. She thinks she's better than you, basically. I don't know what else to say about that. She thinks that your brother's gross. Ew, gross. Ew, now we're Harvard over here and you're community college. Ew. Ew. The Fool reversed. She's saying he's an idiot. What an idiot. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. I can't read her energy. It's so awful. Your friend is so snobby, dude. Your friend, and I hate to say dude, your friend is so snobby. Full reverse. She's saying he's an idiot. Hermit page. Like, secretly, she's looked up shit about whatever the situation is regarding his incident. She's looked it up. And she's saying, the full reverse, what? How naive, how stupid can you be? She's looked into it on her own. She's read details, not very many details, surface level details. You know, like, say something was printed in the paper, that's what she read, and she ran with it. And the reason I'm judging her so severely is judgment. That is what her judgment is, upright. And she's isolating herself based on whatever facts she knows, which is very little, a page of swords. She's calling someone an idiot. Judgment. Ew, gross. Ew, no. I don't want nothing to do with this person. Based on what I saw, they're a vagrant. They're an idiot. And I have severe judgment. Severe judgment where she's playing judge and jury. She doesn't want nothing to do with him. She doesn't want her name mixed up with his or yours. Yeah, the injury. The Four of Swords, the injury. So there's something here, the full reverse, that was on divine timing, meaning that was in someone's destiny where they made a slip up. This person made a slip up and it was beyond their control to get injured. It's beyond their control. Beyond their control, honey. Where this person was naive, foolish, and they injured themselves, and that was in their destiny plan to do so. Meaning, it's a lesson that he had to learn the hard way, but there's nothing he could have done to avoid it. Do you understand that? So when your friend looks in on it, your friend reads. She reads, looks in on something. It's very public. Whatever, again, it's like the paper, the journal, the local paper that hits. She reads something very publicly. Something on the internet, Lord knows. And her judgment is probably what a lot of people think. And she thinks that she's right. Wow. Furthermore, she's judging your mother, the bloodline. She's judging the bloodline because this is so public, even if there's a hero here, okay? Seven of Pentacles in reverse, or excuse me, in a challenge position is kind of judging the bloodline. Because what she's saying is her judgment is on the hardworking blue-collar people of the community. And King of Swords reverse is a bully. It's an asshole. It's someone who makes rash decisions and they know better. And it's like, well, monkey see, monkey do. That's how the whole bloodline's been. That's how the whole family's been. She's very judgmental with the male, the King of Swords reverse, making rash decisions, being a bully. And I see a caretaker here. Queen of Pentacles is a caretaker, sometimes a single mom, but it's a caretaker. And it's like, how? King of Swords reverse, such a rash, ignorant asshole. She's calling him an idiot. Getting all this public attention. There's a lot of public attention here. But furthermore, she's judging not just you, but the whole bloodline, where it goes back to the mother. I bet his mother, oh, I feel so bad for his mom. To be humiliated. Yeah, wow, wow, wow. Nine of Pentacles in a challenge position. Somebody here, most likely single. I don't know what they're doing for work, but it's been a challenging work environment. And then Two of Pentacles reverse is somebody who's disorganized, not paying attention, and didn't know any better. Page of Swords reverse. Maybe they didn't know the environment. They didn't know the environment. They didn't know. Maybe they were doing something for money and, you know, they got sidetracked for a beat and didn't know what they were doing. And there's this loss, a big loss, probably also a financial loss. Right. So here's the deal. They get disorganized. This person, aka your brother, gets disorganized, sidesteps. Distraction is here with the moon. Not everything is what it seems to be, and distraction is here. And not knowing, you know, Page of Swords reverse, not knowing your area, not knowing your environment, and it's stressful. Whatever this is stressful. Look at all these challenge cards. The Tower, damn, dude. All these challenge cards and all these reversals. Oh my God. Okay, well, damn. There's something here involving money where there's a loss, emotional loss, and the Tower in a challenge position. It looks like somebody barely escapes ruin, barely escapes it. And I mean, in the recent past, Tower in a challenge position where there's loss and someone barely escapes. Complete ruin. Distracted, disorganized, distracted, overwhelmed. The moon, it definitely could have been dark out. The Hangman reverse where they just had trouble seeing, you know, where their perception is just not what it should be. Either it's because of being dark outside, especially Star reverse. It caught off guard and I'm knocked off my feet for a bit. And Star reverse, this seems hopeless. This is not what I asked for. I didn't see it coming. I never prepared for this. The most stress, 10 of Wands in a challenge. I've never experienced this amount of stress where most people ran 9 of Wands, especially people that were supposed to fight. They ran. They ran. This was hard for, what they're saying is this is so sudden. This catches someone off guard so fast, and it's so stressful that most people, given the opportunity to fight or run, ran. Given the opportunity to fight or run, ran. Because I don't know what the fuck is going on. I've never seen nothing like this before. I run, I just run. It's so hard. Anyway, in regards to your friend's just very pretentious right now. What else do you want me to say? Your friend's very pretentious, sweetheart. And she doesn't think that you should be bogged down with your brother. She doesn't understand it. She doesn't understand it. Furthermore, she doesn't agree. So whatever happened to him, she doesn't agree with his injury or how he got injured. She doesn't agree with that either. So there could definitely be, however he got injured, she doesn't agree with how he got injured. She wants no parts of it. She's coming off as snobby. Okay, I don't know what else to say to you. Other than I really don't like her. It's very rare that I come out and say I don't like someone. You know, I really try to give everybody, I try to figure out everybody's thinking, you know, on the board. Even when I tell somebody, you know, some dark things, I try to rationalize, like, why somebody would feel the way they do. But when I'm looking at your friend, honey, she's a snob. She's a snob. I heard you the first time that he got shot. I'm not an idiot. I know he got shot. I'm telling you, she's a snob. She's telling me you have the burden of family, and she doesn't agree. Now, this very well could be something political, you know, political beef. She's a snob. Is she into politics? Is the girl into politics for real? Is she into politics or something? Because what they're telling me about, okay, because what they're telling me about your friend is that your friend's politicking. Is she for real into politics? She's some type of advocate. I want to work together with everyone. And she feels that everybody has choices to make in life, and I agree with her there. However, comma, when we talk about those that are broke, unemployed, and struggling with money, you know, a certain generation of folks, she feels like there's no help for them. Either this is a certain generation, meaning she's discriminating against age or something. There's a discrimination here. The discrimination that she holds is with the poor. She's holding some type of discrimination against the poor. It's kind of like generations before her, okay? where she doesn't think that they can be helped. They can't get it off the ground. Now, her reasoning, her logic is, I'm trying to understand her logic. Her logic is that they've been this way for so long, unemployed, disheveled, struggling with money in the past, that she feels like it's kind of hopeless trying to get them off the ground, trying to motivate these folks. King of Swords in a challenged position, where she struggles with the logic that the previous generation holds. Or if this isn't the previous generation, maybe it's a gender bias. She's very biased. She's very biased. She's set in her ways and very stern about some things. When it comes to fighting, fist fighting, fighting period, she's very stressed out about it. When it comes to war or fighting or any of that, she thinks it's savage and it's Neanderthal. And the moon, it upsets her and it scares her. So this is one of these people, maybe she's advocating peace all the time, and she doesn't believe anybody should go to war or any of that shit. She doesn't want to see anybody get out of character or a man have to draw his sword, period, or fight. When it comes to fighting, it makes her very stressed out. But she doesn't, I hate to say this, your friend's an idiot. She doesn't know a lot, the moon. She doesn't know how, she doesn't understand fully the moon. There's a lot that she doesn't understand. And I feel for her because I feel like her motives are genuine. She's trying to work together with others, but when it's a challenge for her on what decisions to make when it comes to people who are the undesirables of the world, who struggle with money and or unemployment. But yet she gets real fired up about this subject. She tries to stay logical and practical, but she's trying to rationalize something and she becomes borderline irrational, where she's fighting on something and it's stressing her out. And she becomes to the point where she's fighting about something she knows nothing about, is what I'm trying to say. The moon, she doesn't even know what she's talking about anymore. You get what I'm trying to say? She doesn't know what she doesn't know much about the past. She can claim that she knows about past history, but she really doesn't know. She doesn't know. But why is she a spokesperson? I'll give you an example. In my own family, my grandfather, his son, which is no kin to me, his son from another marriage. When Trump took office the first time, it was very political for a lot of people, and his son was one of those people. So my grandfather went over there to help him move a refrigerator, and his son lives states away. So my grandfather drove, let's just say 3 or 4 hours to go help him pick up a refrigerator from Lowe's and swap it out. In the meantime, my grandfather back then, when Trump was in office the first time, made some Trump remarks, right, about the country. Well, his son is a Democrat, and so is his wife. His son was so bothered by the remark that was made about Trump that he looked his dad in the face, and after his father helped him carry in, we're talking about a retired man who drove hours away to help you bring in this refrigerator into your home and hook it up, asked him to leave his home. Him and his wife said, leave my home, due to political belief. It was, I don't want anything to do with you. And it made him cry. He said, I don't want to lose my son over a political beef. Like, it's not that serious. Some people take it that serious. Some people do. They'll lose friendships over it. I'm not a Trump fan. I'm not a Trump pusher. Here's what I am. I have seen nothing better. If somebody would have given me a better option than Trump, I would have went that way. What better option did I have? You gave me Biden, who has dementia, doesn't know what world he lives in. He seriously has dementia. He doesn't know what day it is. He doesn't know who the president of the United States is, or Trump. So what, I have to pick the lesser of two evils. It's not that I'm a Trump maniac, but what other choice do I have? Then you give me Camilla. Come on. Everybody knows she ran the whole country while Biden was in office. Look at all these challenge cards. Holy shit. This person, your friend, has a fear of the unknown and what is getting ready to start. And her attempts to take control and control resources is off a straight grudge. So the example that I just gave you from my grandfather trying to help his son move a refrigerator. This is someone that doesn't mind utilizing someone else's resources, but holds yet a grudge. And when it comes to your past history, if they can't influence you, you get what I'm trying to say? There's an influence here with the magician in the past. If I can't influence you and lead you in a certain direction, I hold a grudge with you. That's a betrayal to me. But yet again, the strongest energy off the board is the moon. She doesn't know her ass from her elbow, and she's getting fired up over shit she doesn't know anything about. She's a baby. 6 of Cups is children, honey. She's going off of something in the past that she's holding grudges on shit she doesn't know anything about. She doesn't. She only knows what she read, which is very little. And I don't know how that pertains to you, but this is definitely somebody that will take their political views out on you and your kin. You know, trust your gut when dealing with this friend of yours. There's so many challenges that the person gets so worked up about. And she claims that she knows she's a know-it-all. Like I told you, I don't like her, hon. Trust your gut when you deal with this person. She gets fired up easily, almost to the point where she's an asshole because you can't argue with her. She's a know-it-all. She knows all the facts. She knows all the facts of everything. Feels very political, sweetheart. It does. Chelsea, I saw your question. Honey, here's the deal. Chelsea, when I look at your spread, they're telling me you're a baby, and I don't know how young you are, but they tell me that you're a baby. Page of Wands. It's not that you're a go-getter. You're a go-getter. That's the truth. You're a go-getter. But here's the thing. When it comes to your environment, you don't know much about your environment. And there's something here that's really at your detriment because maybe it's your lack of seniority or not knowing enough about the environment that you're in. That's your downfall. In the future, when it comes to you and someone else, I see them, pushing forward here, no hard feelings. Also, there's something here, Three of Cups reverse, where you're just not in the right clique of friends. That bears weight. For whatever it is, the truth is, there's even the people around you, they're not giving you a good review. They're passing on you when it comes to you and someone else, and it has something to do with the group of people you're in. Now, I do think there's a lot of ego here that plays a part, but the reason they're passing on you when it comes to two people, they're choosing to pass because first, you're not in the right group of friends, and the friends that you're with don't have anything polite to say. They're saying that you don't know much about the company and that they're highlighting your weaknesses. Strength reverse. They're highlighting your weaknesses, hon. Not your strong suits. They're highlighting everything you don't know. Page of Swords reverse. When it comes to management and referring you, higher knowledge, management, God. They're saying Page of Swords that you don't know anything. The truth is she doesn't know anything. She's not strong enough. And when it comes down between you and someone else, it's a pass. Furthermore, it comes down to what clique of friends you're in, and you're not in the right clique of friends. And it's really driven off of ego. So there's a lack of referral here, is what I'm saying, Chelsea. There's a lack of referral, where the people that should refer you aren't. Oh no, she doesn't know this software at all. She's new, she doesn't know this. And Chelsea, you need to be mindful. Remember that story I just went into before I started reading for folks, and I gave you the story about the bully. Remember? And I said, without saying you're chosen, but people that are supposed to make an impact on this world, be very careful who you deal with, okay? Because when you have a calling on your life and you're supposed to make an impact on the world, be careful with the people that you interact with, because they may be dumb and they may treat you like you're slow. You get what I'm saying? And their karma will come tenfold. You have too many tens in your reading not for me to notice it. Because justice is here with the star, honey. They're telling me in the future justice will be had, and it's an answered prayer because of the destiny, the Wheel of Fortune. You have two cards that I never like to see in a challenge position, which is the Star and the Wheel of Fortune. Because when you're true, the Sun, when things come to light, so say you're in a situation, especially you, Queen of Cups, where you're there to make an impact on people, and you have people interfering in the destiny plan, the Wheel of Fortune, okay? There's interference here. That's God's plan. The star, and that's God's plan and answered prayer. And when the light shines on you, it's sad. It really is. Queen of Cups upright, because you have the best of intentions and things are just out of your control. You didn't mean for anybody to treat you poorly. It's not really your fault. But when justice is had, honey, what I'm saying is the way people treat you, you're going to start noticing it when you're my age. You're going to go back and you're going to say, whatever happened to so-and-so? Oh, you didn't hear? You didn't hear what happened to him? You didn't hear what happened to so-and-so? Oh, yeah. They're in trouble bad. You're going to start seeing it, where you're going to start respecting the power that you hold. And it's sad because it's not like you're making people be ignorant toward you. They just were being ignorant toward you. But when they're impacting God's plan, that message was for somebody. I came on here and rambled for the first few minutes. And I feel bad because I don't think that you're at fault, but I think that people are going to interfere with you because of the shine on your life, and they're going to down talk you, and they're going to say a wealth of bad things. And then when all these bad things happen, you may get labeled to be a witch, a magician. Chelsea's a witch. Don't get around her. Bad things happen when Chelsea comes around. No. Six of Swords. No, Chelsea's protected. See, she's here to live. She's here to walk in a divine purpose. And she brings peace. She's not up to no good. But she's got a strong spirit squad. Even though she's young, Page of Wands. You're very young. The Magician is here. You're here to transform things. And you do come in peace. Like I said, Page of Wands. What you're doing is very peaceful. You don't mean any harm. And for the most part, your spirit squad don't mean no harm. But unfortunately, when people go to fucking with you, that's the challenge. Magician, Queen of Cups. That's the challenge, honey. Because then it's seen as a challenge upon you. Because somebody's trying to interfere in your path. Magician. The resources at your disposal. Queen of Cups challenge. And it challenges not you. It challenges the spirit team that you have around you that brings peace. It's Esfians. We battle not in flesh and blood, but in high come on now, somebody knows it. We battle not in flesh and blood. But basically, we battle in spiritual grounds, and there's a bigger spiritual war at play. It's not that you mean any harm, but you will notice the karma that plays out in people's lives. If you start, once you get my age, Chelsea, you're going to look back and say, whatever happened to so-and-so? And you're going to think that you're cursed. Well, I'm cursed because when people deal with me, they end up bad. No, they interfered with the plan. They interfered with the plan, sweetheart. They interfered with the plan. You're going to see that you're passed up for a lot of promotions. You're going to see that people talk a lot of shit about you. People are going to be intimidated by you. It's just like that dog I described that had all that power. And all the other dogs, I don't care if they were male or female, they all laid down and they were shivering, scared. And then the dog that I brought in was scared, bucking like a horse. Like, I don't want to hurt these people, but I will. You understand? Be very careful. And I know you're too young to get exactly the Tower. You're too young. Maybe you're too young to understand right now. But I know you come in peace, Knight of Cups. You're coming in peace. You've got the best of intentions. And you're here offering people things. Hey guys, I can help. Again, young. Knight, Page, young girl, young. But Ten of Pentacles challenge with the Tower. It can go one way or another, baby. And may the odds be in your favor with these people, because a lot of people that you meet, although that you're a very giving person and you have the best of intentions, when it comes to your money, watch the ruin that you lay. And people are going to be scared to deal with you. Like, she's a witch. She causes ruin. No, it's that they're interfering with you, hon. Strength in a challenge position with that dog. You know, it's sad. It's very sad. Just be mindful. That's all. Because I always feel bad for people I look back on and I think, man, that happened to them. It's nothing that you can't do anything about it. Right. Knight of Swords. I see you being the first person wanting to jump in to help. Who needs help? But the thing of it is, Hermit, I want you to really consider, Chelsea, this is for you. Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. Hermit, challenge position. You are a go-getter and you're younger and you just want to jump in and help folks. That's just your nature. You get excited, tunnel vision. What I'll do it. Stop and think, challenge, because the fool, you get what I'm saying? The fool in a challenge position, really think about it before you do things, because there's an impact here that you'll leave on folks. And sometimes you're going to affect them in a negative way. And it's nothing, you didn't make them make that decision to be ignorant to you. I didn't make them be ignorant to me, but they were. And unfortunately, you're here to make an impact on the world. And when they interfere with you, well, there's a price to be, right, Page of Pentacles. There's a price to be paid for interfering. And it's sad. It makes you feel like you're cursed, but it has nothing to do with you. Anyway, I wanted to give you guys a couple minutes of time today, but it doesn't look like I'm really drawing a crowd. Well, Angela, she can be spiritual all she wants, but she is one of those people that doesn't believe in war. And I don't know how she can be spiritual and not, and she's telling me that you have the burden of family and caretaking. And I think it has something to do with her political beliefs. What you want, Thelma? Thelma, a couple days ago, for you in particular, because you and I share similar traits. So check this out. I'm on the way to work, and it's spitting rain, right? And it's not spitting rain very hard, but it's spitting rain. But mostly it's the wind. The wind is like 20 miles an hour, and it's on the interstate, but it's whipping my car around to where all the cars on the interstate are doing 60. Like typically people do 75, 80 on the interstate. Everybody's doing 60 because the wind is pushing us everywhere. Now I've got a ways to go. You know, I got a 30-minute drive. Once I hit the interstate, I got a 30-minute drive. Anyway, as I'm going up the road, I hear prepare for impact. First of all, just say put your seatbelt on. Why would you say prepare for impact? Prepare for impact. No, it wasn't prepare. It was embrace. Embrace for impact. Embrace for impact. Why would you say embrace for impact? Not just put your seatbelt on. Embrace for impact. And I kept thinking, well, maybe that wasn't for me. Maybe it was something else that I'm supposed to tell somebody. The message wasn't for me, but it was a hell of a time to say it. Embrace for impact. Embrace for impact. I was trying to readjust my camera so I can see all the cards. Thelma, you are the most challenging reading I ever have to do. Right, I get it. Nine of Pentacles reverse is dodging a bullet with the tower. Your spirit guides are here, bringing something to light. Another reversal. 10. Look at all these 10s. Jesus. Magician. Work. OMG, the moon. Jesus. Brace for impact. Brace for impact. I was like, why don't you just say put your seatbelt on? Because there's lots of times my team's very candid and very like, they talk in now terms. Like, to me, that was a very odd thing to say. Like, why are you talking like a robot, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, why is that so weird? Well, shit. Shit. I gotta spread these out so I can read them. Give me a sec. Physical harm, physical harm, physical harm, physical harm. I see that physical harm. Oh. Okay. Brace for impact. I see it. I see it. Brace for impact. So, between me and you, Thelma, because there's not many people in the room I can see. Between me and you, and I'm hesitant to share it because it's not just who's in here now, it's who will see it. Can I share that? No, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, we battle not in flesh and blood. What is that? How do you say it? It's in the Bible. We battle not in flesh and blood, but we battle in high places. It's spiritual places. Anyway, this is something spiritual. 6 of Swords in the middle. Listen, there's something here about dodging a bullet, and the 2 challenge cards are the dodging the bullet and the Tower. And physical harm, hon. Physical harm, physical harm, physical harm. And there's something here about impatience, where there's a spirit team here tricked. They're tricked. A spirit team here that's going through a tricky situation. And I do mean, spirit team, 6 of Swords. That's, people that are no longer with us. But there's something here about a spirit team and something that needs to come to light to you regarding this magician that is acting on you. It's been going on for a while, honey. And your spirit team is trying to bring it to your attention. Knight of Pentacles. It's an ongoing issue. Ongoing, meaning 7 of Pentacles challenge. Look at all these challenge cards you have. Where someone just keeps investing in the same shit. And I do mean it. 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. They keep doing it. This is a work in progress. enlightenment in a challenged position. And it's just hard to get you to see it, because we battle not in flesh and blood. You get what I'm trying to say? But when you can't see it physically, you just don't understand what's going on spiritually. But your team is struggling, Thelma. Your team's struggling, huh? They are. Your team. And I've got to just let you know that your spiritual team is getting their ass whooped. Prepare, embrace for impact. Yeah. Harm, honey, physical harm, spirit team. And the sun with the enlightenment, they're trying to bring some trickery, completion, the magician. Sometimes your spirit team does take an L, honey. It's got to understand that. Sometimes we don't always win shit, and I just feel like your spirit team's getting their ass whooped. They are. It's not nothing new, Knight of Pentacles. This is an ongoing thing. Seven of Pentacles, one day you're up, one day you're down, but this is the work that we're in. And they're trying to bring something to light to you regarding a magician, someone using all their resources here, but in a very tricky, manipulative way, sort of, kind of. Meaning, Thelma, whatever you can do, baby, to help your team, you need to do it. Okay? I'm going to leave it right there. Your team needs help, sweetie. They do. This is dodging bullets challenge. It's a challenge dodging these bullets. Tower challenge. Complete ruin. A lot of grudges. Impatience. I mean, the amount of foolery and fuckery out here on your spirit team. And these are people that aren't here with us no more. They're trying to bring it to your attention. The sun, the magician challenge, honey. This ain't nothing new. This ain't nothing new. Seven of Pentacles challenge. This is the same shit, different day out here. Where we got to continue to work, where it's real hard. Enlightenment in a challenge where the good guys don't always win them all. I mean, that's just the reality of shit. Like, your team's kind of crying for help here. I don't know how often you pray, but they need some help, Thelma. Yeah, I mean, Six of Swords. They need help because there's some trickery there's some tricky spirit shit going on right now. That's all they're saying. There's some tricky dead spirits going on right now. And they're working. It's working, honey. And it's sad because this has been the same shit, different day. Knight of Pentacles. It's been an ongoing thing. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. And this is just the work that we have to do. But they really want you to increase that work. Whatever you can do to help them, honey. Okay? Whatever you can do to help them. But your team, we don't always win, even as a tribe. You don't always win, huh? Sometimes you take L's. Embrace for impact. Yeah, the Moon, Four of Swords, sweetheart, there's injury. It's not what you can see. You know what I'm saying? It's, we battle not in flesh and blood. It's what you can't see. The Moon, Four of Swords. Honey, there's injury. Four of Swords, injury. The good guys don't always win. Hold on. I'm reading for someone else right now. Anyway, Thelma, you did. What else you want to talk to Thelma? Before I get into your question, I do want to Eight of Wands here. Go ahead. They're playing off this Eight of Wands. Go ahead. They're trying to get your attention. Look up. Look up. Eight of Swords. Keep going. Fuck. Why do you want me to say that? Oh my God. Help. Help, honey. Help, 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 help. They're talking to you. Oh my God. Help, help. Help, 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 help. This is an SOS. Help, help, help. It's you. Queen of Cups, Judgment. That's you. Six of Swords, Spirit. Help, help, help. This is a direct message, like Eight of, like a POW, like a, eight, you know, Seven of Swords is getting away with something. Eight of Swords is getting captured. There's a conversation, a talk. Three of Swords, heartbreaking. Heartbreaking. This is, oh my God, the Tower. Don't know, what the fuck? I don't know how I'm supposed to say, like, what am I supposed to say? They want you, there's direct communication. Direct communication. Direct. You. Where someone leaves, okay. All right, here's what I do know about spiritual boundaries, okay, hon? And I say this to people, spirits just can't go around attacking folks. They can't. They have to have libel calls, all right? All right, well, there's direct communication here, and it looks like someone in your team stepped out of bounds. Wheel of Fortune challenge. They stepped out of bounds on your behalf. Queen of Cups upright. You know, it was with the best of intentions, but they step out of bounds for working. You know, again, best of intentions, King of Wands, scouting something. Judgment is here on a spirit guide, on one of your spirit teams, sweetheart. And I know this is you're gonna think I'm crazy, Thelma. I'm sorry. I know you're like, oh yeah, she's way off the deep end, but hear me out. I'm very scared. And there's a conversation and intervention needed. I need intervention. I need it. I need it. And I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I need help. Their fear of complete ruin, Tower. I'm so scared. Again, your spirit team is in the challenge position with the Judgment. Honestly, between me and you, I think they stepped out of bounds. You have to intercede for this. You have to. Three of Swords. Current energy. This person is fearful. There's a conversation. Page of Cups. Conversation. Small. Please interfere because it's getting worse. Nine of Swords. It's getting worse. And help. Four of Cups. Help. Challenge. Help. Because ruin lays await. In the future, it lays await. Please help. Please help, please help, please help, please help. There's something here I have to bring to light to you, Thelma, and please understand that, you know, sometimes your team goes above and beyond to help you, to scout, you know, territory and things, and sometimes even they make mistakes, but there is a message here. I can't ignore it, hon. Wheel of Fortune challenge, destiny challenge. Fortuna with the work. This person, I feel like they stepped out of bounds, hon. Because Fortuna is in a challenge position with the work, and Queen of Cups. I think they had the best of intentions. Judgment won the spirit team. Something happened, hon. They had the best of intentions. It's not like they were out there doing anything ignorant or rude, but there's boundaries. You get what I'm saying? But now we've got caught. Eight of Swords. Caught. I need to talk to you. I need intervention. Please. Please intervene. And I'm getting scared. I mean, scared. I need help because ruin lays. You have to start. You've got to pray for your spirit team. You must. And whatever you normally do, you're going to have to go above and beyond because, this is betrayal and scheming and betrayal and scheming, and someone got away with it, and they played games. They played games, and now this person's fucked up. Now they're fucked up. They're fucked up. Temperance. They need, like, temperance is here. Healing, Five of Wands, the conflict, I mean, Hangman. I know you can't see it. Third party intervention. They want you. High Priest. High Priest, the Star. This is hard for me to explain to you with the Devil. The Star and the Devil. High Priest, King of Swords. I don't know how else to say it to you other than very matter of fact. Let's get to the point. Cut this shit. The Star with the Devil and the Death and the Justice. Honey, there's something here where someone took a risk. The Hermit. I mean, it's not something you and I usually deal with. They did something. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. Hierophant. A godly person, but you step out of bounds. Hierophant Moon. I feel like somebody was lured there. Six of Pentacles. It was a temptation of some sort. Page of Wands. Nine of Pentacles, Magician. It was a trap. That's a lure. Yeah, that's a lure. That's a lure. It's a bait. That's the bigger message. Anyway, anything else? Thelma, she wants to know about the DM. God's out here. This is such a hard message. I barely understand it. And I barely understand it. If this is like speaking in tongues, Thelma. This is like I'm serious. I barely understand this. I could tell you what the cards say, but it's like speaking in tongues. I'm going to have a very difficult time doing it. Oh my God. And I mean it, Hierophant. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Lazy, greedy, Hierophant. But then there's the Queen of Cups, you. Playing games. Playing games. Savage, doesn't care who they hurt. King of Cups, reverse. Unrequited love. Five of Wands reverse. Power play. Power play. And I saw this dude, somebody here playing games. So somebody here played with one of your team on your behalf. Unrequited love, unfaithful. Power play. King of Wands. King of Wands. Chariot is here, offering success, Empress. Six of Pentacles is a challenge, equal give and take. There's like stock here, but honest to God, it feels like tongues. I am so struggling, Thelma. I apologize. I apologize. When it comes to success, Empress upright, the equal give and take. This is a bait where someone may have been offered, spiritually speaking, a shortcut. And this is a game, it's a trick. A trick. Power play on a male spirit guide for success, Empress. Equal give and take is in a challenge position, and this was what they were holding stock in. Anyway, it's like speaking in tongues, Thelma. I apologize. I don't mean to sound crazy or weird. But Hierophant is out here. It's the resonating energy off the deck with the Queen of Pentacles reverse. Shortcut. And it's not that I'm holding your team accountable. I'm saying that there's something wrong, hon. The Wheel of something here with your soulmates and the Fortuna and the work that's being done and the strength, you know, the discipline here to continue the job into the next year and what needs to be done. Empress. God, Hierophant again, I can't. Challenge of the Page of Pentacles. Power play. Somebody here's playing games, man. They're playing games with you. They're toying with you. It's like a game of chess, almost. Struggling with money, being an outsider. And then the Page of Pentacles in the future, what you're giving to or whatever was given to in a spiritual sense. Spiritually speaking, whatever was given to is bait. But you're somehow implicated. You get what I'm saying? Queen of Pentacles is here. Two women. And someone's putting something up. They're putting something up. They're putting something up. Playing games. Nasty. Willing to say and do anything. They don't care who they hurt. This is the work they're involved in. They're coming against you and your beliefs. You and yours, Hierophant. You and yours. They're coming against you and yours. You understand what I'm saying? That's the battle. That's the challenge. The challenge is whatever this person put up. They don't care who they hurt. Queen of Cups, challenge. Queen of Pentacles. This is when, Hierophant, this is when someone goes all in. So say you're playing poker and you put all your chips in. This is the power play of the year. All my work went into this. Two of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Fortuna, Destiny, destined events. All the work, the strong work went into this, especially with the world. The cycles, okay, of life and what will happen there, in the future. Somebody went all in, but their all in plan had levels to it. It was like chess moves, right? The work they did. Five of Pentacles reverse was to boot someone out of the picture completely. Extreme lack of being able to work, being able to be effective. You know what I'm saying? Like, this work I'm doing is going to knock someone out the game, basically, where they're not going to be able to play. Nothing they do will work. I don't know, Thelma. That's a very difficult. It feels like I'm talking in tongues. I apologize, but I gotta tell you what I see. Hangman reverse. Someone's changed their mind. Working, and now they're very clear on what they're saying, and they are staying to themselves. Someone here's changed their mind. They've changed their perspective. And there's work here, and this person's working with the knowledge they have, and that knowledge they're keeping to themselves. They see things right. No investment with the current family that they're in. There's no investment anymore. They've had a change of mind, and they're up in this position of, what action do I take? This person's changed their mind, and now they're at this position of, what action do I take? Going forward at the first of the year. Right. They've already picked a direction. They're just not telling anybody. They've already picked a road, and they're just not telling anybody. At the first of the year, they've already made their mind up. But just because they know what they're getting ready to do, but they're not telling anybody. However that relates to you, Velma. They already know what they're fitting to do, but there's no more investment in this family at all. Yeah. This person has a tendency to feel sorry for themselves because things are over. It's kind of like, I feel sorry for the innocent family that's involved. You know what I'm saying? I feel kind of sorry there because things are ending. It's like collateral damage. Like, I feel sorry for the collateral damage that's about to happen because they didn't deserve it, but it's over in the future. It's over. They're just not saying anything. They've already made their mind up. King of Cups is here. I'm talking about a male. I'm talking about a male who's changed his mind. Yeah, that's an answered prayer. Answered prayer. Magician reverse. Wow. Here's the deal. Somebody has changed their mind. There's a road that lays, there's always choice in life, and the King of Cups here has mixed feelings about it. But when it comes to working, he's being this gentleman is very matter of fact. And just because he isn't saying anything, he's already made his mind up. He already knows the direction he's going, and that's an answered prayer. There's no more investment in the current family situation that he is. He does feel a level of guilt because things are ending. And he feels a little bit manipulative in the fact that he's not saying anything. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying nothing, and I'm not telling anybody. He's got his reasons why he's not saying anything. However, you do leave collateral damage to people that didn't do anything to deserve it. and that makes him feel a tad manipulative. However, comma, this person knows it's over, and magician reverse, not falling for someone's schemes anymore. No, this has to change. This has to die once and for all. Magician reverse. I feel a little bit, this person feels a little bit of guilt, but they can't do it anymore. No, they can't do it anymore. However that relates to you, Thelma, magician reverse. They can't fall for the okey doke anymore. They can't fall for the okey doke anymore. However that relates to you. I know you had a DM question, and that's what we're talking about, is this male. It's the only one that's out here. There's no other people out here but the King of Cups. Tends to be a water sign. Eight of Pentacles challenge. Hermit challenge. Six of Pentacles challenge. Look at all these challenges. This guy, this King of Cups. Oh man, you gotta pray for him. Maybe it wasn't your spirit team. Maybe it was his. The truth. Maybe it's his. I can't take all those. Look at all these challenges. Something about the work on him is challenging. King of Cups, the gentleman, and the protection is so challenged. It is. There's a challenge here, Hermit, with him. In particular, him, his spirit guides, the strength of them. Charities here, Six of Pentacles. Can you offer anything? Can you put up an offering, Thelma? I mean, seriously, Ace of Swords, that's the truth. Can you offer anything? Because this is so difficult, hon. It is. Hierophant's here. I'm not bullshitting you, and I do mean it. Queen of Pentacles is a worker. That's a workhorse. Usually a single mother. Hierophant. There's something here where Hermit's strength, you know, with the female and God, basically. You know, the work you do with the Lord. Equal give and take, given to something. Being truthful. Truthful. Something about the truth dividing things. Page of Cups reverse. You know, sometimes it's bad news. What is that? Page of Cups reverse. What the hell is that? There's truth here, Page of Cups, but it's not all you want to hear. Sun reverse is miserable. Fuck. Well, look. There's something here about something here about work with the King of Cups and a lack of protection, even spiritually. Seriously, the spiritual protection here is so wishy-washy. But then the Queen of Pentacles is here with God. You know, that looks on point. But in the future, when it comes to equal give and take, and the truth about that, baby, looks like bad news and misery, babe. Bad news. Page of Cups reverse is bad news, and the Sun reverse. Some things might just be out of your control, like you can't pray your way out of everything. Bad news. Someone. This King of Cups, what the fuck did he give to? There's something he gave to. There's something here working, but it's worked against him. And I see you, there's a female here. Queen of Pentacles is usually a single mother. There's God here, you know. higher learning, God, and giving to this. And there's something here that's truthful, but you may not like the answer. Page of Cups, that's a no answer, miserable. I just feel like somebody here is going to have to pay the piper a little bit. The fact that I'm clarifying that Six of Pentacles, you know, give to Caesar's what is Caesar's, and to God's what is God's. And the truth here is about what someone gave to. No, Page of Cups, bad news with the sun reverse, misery. I don't know, hon. I don't know. It makes me feel like this gentleman did. I don't know what he did. It might surprise you. It might surprise you. All you can do is kind of pray for him. That's kind of all I know to tell you to do. They're talking about him, hon. This is all about him and what he gave to, and that's the truth, motherfucker. High Priestess on the bottom of the deck with the Emperor, the Divine Masculine. I tell you no lies, huh? I'm not telling you nothing. Something here somebody settled into. And Six of Cups reverse, that's a very bad memory of the past. You know, maybe they did it when they were younger. But King of Pentacles, there's something here to do with stability, foundation, with work. On the gentleman, and the protection on him, and him giving to it, hon. He gave to it, and that's the truth. There's something here they want you to know. This person settled. It's a very bad memory, but it had something to do with his stability in the work there, and him being, you know, happy. And I think he did it with well intentions, thinking he was going to get protection. So he continued to give to it, and that's the truth. But I don't feel like it's, therefore, I think he did something he's very aware of. But Six of Cups reverse, that's something he shouldn't have done. It's a bad memory. He did it a long time ago, though. That's a long time ago. Anyway, I'll come back to you, Thelma. Anita, what you talking about? Makes me feel like he kind of joined the wrong team, hon. Anita, what do you need, sweetie? Thank you for the donation, but what do you need, hon? Baby Diaz, it's nice to meet you. What do you need, Anita? You want a question? Again, Thelma, they're telling me somebody here has changed their mind, and it's something to do after the first of the year. There's a cycle wrapped up right now. Current energy. Somebody here's changed their mind. The cycle is closing. This is somebody that's looking, you know, they're looking at their other options. Okay. They see things a lot differently. Cycles are closed, maybe after the first of the year. But right now, it's very present that things are ending. This person doesn't think the way they used to think. They're now looking at their options, but here's the thing. This person's had a wake-up call somehow where they're very, very scared. Seriously. Scared of getting caught up for the shit that they already did. Like, there's so much shit here for them to repair. You know, Eight of Swords is getting caught for Seven of Swords for the shit that I got away with. This person is seeing things a lot differently, Thelma. Lovers on the bottom of the deck. Do you care to explain this? Because this is out of my control. This is out of my league. I've never seen a reading like this, Thelma, ever. Ever. I'm so over my head on this reading. Because this person, it feels like somebody that's trying to, you know how when you make really bad decisions, Six of Cups reverse, you got a lot of bad things that you've done and you go to try to make amends with folks because you did them dirty. And it looks like somebody here is looking at everything that they did and what they got away with, how they got away with it, and they are very worried about the shit that they got away with. They're trying to mend their karma, so to speak. But somehow they gave to it. Something like that. They're very worried about the shit they got away with. With all that enlightenment, I think this person's had a wake-up call. For whatever reason, they've said this more than once, Hangman reverse, where someone has had a complete turnaround where they no longer think the same way. Just because they're not saying anything, it's like someone plotting their escape. But they're worried about the escape. Seven of Swords is like a scheme, a plan, but very worried about leaving, looking at their options. How do I get the fuck out of here? That's a yes answer. Page of Cups. How do I get out of this? How do I leave? This current situation they're in, this current relationship they're in. Three of Swords reversed. There's no healing it. There's no healing it. There is a conversation here amongst a couple that they're in with. Three of Swords reversed. There's no healing it. And I don't think someone's going to take it lightly. Meaning like they're not going to understand. Yeah. They want to talk to whoever they're with now. There's a conversation with whatever soulmate they're with now. About leaving, honey. About leaving the relationship. They've already made their mind up, but this person that they're with isn't going to understand, and they're going to hurt. This person has already decided the direction they're fitting to go. Queen of Pentacles challenge, King of Pentacles upright. I know that's right. Oh, Lord. Wow. There's a conversation here, soulmate. Queen of Pentacles challenge. There's a relationship in a challenge position. And the success of that relationship also in a challenge position. But a King of Pentacles upright with his options. And opportunity is here. The Wheel of Fortune, that is karma. That is opportunity. That's when the window opens of opportunity. However, third-party interference and someone's not healed for it. However, the decision's already been made, but it's a challenging decision. Another challenge. Emperor, the divine masculine. The issue is the Three of Swords. There's no easy way to drop this bomb. There isn't. He's already made his mind up which direction he's going to go. It's just difficult to lay the bomb down slowly. It's the dude. It's the guy, the Emperor. But I got to tell you, there's no stopping this from happening. There's no stopping it. The Wheel of Fortune is here. This is destined events. There's a destined event here, but it stands to hurt people. He's made his mind up. It's a hard decision to do it. Page of Wands. Page of Wands challenge. This is a hard decision to break away from the pack. Emperor's here. it's hard for him. It's hard for the divine masculine. It's hard. I can tell you that it's in the destined plan to do so. What I see is that he's looking at his options on how to not hurt people as much, like not to cause, I don't want to cause all this collateral damage. I'm trying to avoid hurting as many feelings as I can. I want everybody to be successful, but it, Queen of Cups, bad news. What the fuck? The Tower on the Death Lovers. What? Queen of Cups, bad news financially. Queen of Cups, there's something here with bad news on the finances. Something of bad news with finances. Total ruin where something collapses. And I mean, finito, death. I mean, everything changes. But lovers, honey, this is devastating, but I mean, in a good way. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, Queen of Cups, it's bad news, probably for somebody's finances, and it's ruin. It's a disaster. It's finito, but it's for the better good, lovers. I mean, look, Tower Death, that's Scorpio. Lovers, I mean, this is a big deal, but it just feels like the calm before the storm. It feels like, well, if you rip a band-aid off before it's completely healed, this person, there's some bad, it's not all good in the hood is all I'm saying. It ain't all good. There's ruin and there's ruin here and everything is changing, but for the better, lovers, for the better. All this shit does got to get torn down. It does. And everything does have to stop and change. It does. It's got to be finito, over, for that type of connection to come in. I don't know what else to say, Thelma. That was the most difficult reading. Your readings are always very difficult. There were so many layers to your reading. The very first part of it was definitely spiritual. And I don't know what to tell you to do. That's between you and your team. Okay. The second part with the divine masculine, it came up too many times. And I don't even remember what I said. I really don't. I just hope that you took what you took from it. I can't even give you a synopsis of what I just said because I don't remember what I just said. I hope you took with what you did. Anita, what do you need, honey? What's your question, Anita? I don't want to skip you. You donated. What's your question, honey? You got one or you just wanted to donate? Thank you for the donation. There you are, Anita. What are you talking about? I've got to go after this because Thelma's reading. My head hurts so bad. It doesn't hurt. I just feel so foggy. Like if I stand up right now, I'm going to be a newborn baby deer. Like I don't know if I have my legs. Seriously. I'm having trouble like seeing, like in real life. This is it. I'm done after this. I can't do it. Anita, what is it? Is there... No, that was not your reading, Anita. That was not your reading. Do you have a question? Please, let's just close it out. Seriously. I'm done after this. I did that last night and I went too long and then I hurt myself and then I stayed up till about 6 a.m. this morning because I had other shit to do, but It takes its toll on me. Okay, so what do you need? Anita, what do you need, hon? Hurry up. Just give me a question, honey, so I can get out of here. That was hard. Mm. Yeah, I need to go rest. Go ahead. Come on, Anita. Let's go, hon. What is your question, babe? If you related to that message, then awesome. But that was not for you. It was for someone else. Yeah. I don't even remember what I just said. Yeah, YouTube's not even updating. Look at all these messages I've missed. YouTube doesn't always update, and I have to go out and come back in. Oh my God. My head is just like swimming. This is it. I'm done. Anita, I'm going to take your question and I'm done. SK, I can't take your question, hon. I'm sorry. I'm not taking any more questions. I'm not taking any more questions. I apologize. Thank you for the donations and the likes. Thank y'all for hanging out. I'm going to take Anita's question and I'm leaving. I can't take any more. I'm just going to take Anita's just to close it out because she donated. Anita, do you have a question, hon? If you do, just repost it so I can get out of here. Yeah, that was too much. That was way too much. I hurt myself. And it's funny because I started that. It's not funny, but it's ironic because I started the message off with hurt. I hurt myself. Mm. All right. No, Thelma, you don't have to be sorry. It's fine. But the fact that I can't even recall what I just said, and things are such a blur. It's just such a blur. And if I even stand up, I think I'm gonna fall down. Come on now, Anita. Come on, honey. I'm not trying to be rude. I know you donated. Let's go. What do you got a question, hon? I know you donated, sweetheart. Thank you for the donation, but I need to leave, hon. And Anita, if you thought that was your reading, I mean, you can relate to it for sure, but that was for someone else. I'm going to give you like 10 seconds and I got to go, hon. If you want to I tell you what, if you email me at that, on the about section, I'll give you a personal on the house. But I can't I can't sit here and wait. Yeah, tell me you don't have to be sorry. I did it on my own free will. It's okay. I just hurt myself. That's all. Yeah, I hurt myself. Look, I gotta go. Yeah, I gotta go. Yeah, I gotta go. Hey, listen, y'all. Thanks for the likes and the subs, and y'all take care. Thelma, thank you for showing up every day and helping me out. Um, hopefully, listen to this week. I'm working a different schedule, so I'll work like 7 to like noonish. So I'll probably be here way earlier in the day, is what I'm saying. I'm not gonna come late at night anymore. It'll probably be earlier uh in the evening. I can't get my bearings. It'd be earlier in the evenings. All right, look, I gotta go. Thank y'all for hanging out. Y'all take care and stay safe. Thelma, thank you.